This is a story, a fantastically true story, from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, who for 9 frightening years did lead 3 lives: citizen, communist, counter-spy, and who has now revealed for the first time his secret files concerning not only his own activities, but also the current activities of other counter-espionage agents. For obvious reasons, the names, dates, and places have been changed, but the story is based on fact. This week, Herbert Philbrick brings you the story of the counter-spy whose routine party assignment was suddenly turned into a matter of life or death. So this is what Commie State Headquarters looks like. You'd never believe that that little man is Comrade Marin, the top party organizer for the whole state.
Excuse me. Yes, ma'am, that'll be 26 cents, please. Thank you very much. Please call again. These are your instructions, comrade. Take this to the Harvey Hotel. Take a seat in the lobby. At precisely 11:05, a man with a suitcase will walk in and sit down next to you. Take out a cigarette and ask him if he has a match. He will then use 2 matches to light your cigarette. He will then mention the key word, rain. You will reply using the word, storm. He will then pick up this case and his suitcase. You will then wait 2 minutes and leave the hotel and return to work.
Is that all?
Just be careful of this case. It contains something important. Your patronage, Mr. Philbrick. I do hope we can be of service to you again, sir.
Dressler's waiting. Jerry Dressler, FBI. That's a good feeling.
Mister? You always run into something like this when you're in a hurry.
Yeah, they'll do it every time.
Yeah.
Okay, Herb, what have you got?
Courier assignment. I'm to take this typewriter case to the Harvey Hotel. A second courier will pick it up there at 11:05.
Is it a typewriter?
No, too heavy. Weighs about 50 pounds. It's locked. All Marin said was to be careful with it.
Harvey Hotel, 11:05. Okay, our men will be there. How are we going to recognize the second courier?
He'll be carrying this typewriter case and a suitcase. Outside of that, he'll be as ordinary looking as you or I.
Yeah, even more so. All right, Herb, thanks. You better back out and pull around the other street. You don't want to be late on your first assignment for the state boss.
Excuse me. Do you happen to have a match?
A match? Why, sure, friend. outside, isn't it? Looks like we're in for some rain.
Yeah, it does look like a little storm might be blowing up.
Orders have been changed. You're to take the case to the 2nd Street station. The westbound express stops there at 12 o'clock. I'll leave your tickets here on the seat. Once you're on board the train, you'll be contacted. Wait here a few minutes. Well, good day to you, friend. My case, please. Thank you.
That typewriter case. It's the same as yours. You've got to give the FBI agents the signal that he's only a decoy. Courier's gone. And so are the FBI men. They're following him. No time for a phone call to the FBI now. You've got to be at the 2nd Street station at noon. You'll just barely have time to get there.
Just in time. I was beginning to wonder what had happened to you.
My friends didn't give me much advance notice.
But you did make it. That's all that matters. I'll take this now.
Wait a minute. How do I know it belongs to you?
If you didn't, is there anything you could do? All right, now what can you do? Call the conductor and say a woman has invaded your compartment and made off with your typewriter, or what?
No. No, this is a private matter just between us. Yes, it's as simple as this. This belongs to me until somebody proves otherwise.
It is proof enough, comrade.
I guess that does it. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
May I ask why we had to play games first?
Certainly. I just wanted to see how you'd handle a situation like this with a woman who couldn't identify herself. Most of the American Party members I've known seem to relax their precautions when it comes to dealing with a woman. I'm glad to finally meet one American who doesn't act toward women with that absurd bourgeois gentlemanliness.
You don't seem to think much of us, aren't you, an American?
Only by an accident of birth. You know what our homeland is, comrade.
Are you on your way there now?
Is that a personal or an official inquiry, comrade?
Purely personal. It's not often I get a chance to work with anybody like you.
Thank you. Of course, the fact that I'm a woman is of secondary importance, isn't it?
Secondary. But the point is, as long as we're both on this assignment, well, it's much more pleasant traveling with you than with the usual comrade type.
Thank you. I return the compliment.
Private joke?
No, I was just comparing you with the other comrade the party assigned to me. Dull, stolid, totally uninteresting. I can't even make conversation with him.
This must be a pretty important mission you're on.
Yes, I think you could call it that.
Did you say you were going out of the country?
I didn't say.
Well, why don't you put that down? It's awfully heavy. I almost pulled my arm off carrying it around the station. It felt like it was loaded with gold bullion.
Something much more valuable than that.
Could I order you something?
Well, thank you, but I'm afraid there's no time for that.
Why not? This train's traveling a long way.
But you're not, comrade, unfortunately. You're to get off at the next stop. Your job is finished.
Excuse me, I thought maybe something had gone wrong.
No, everything's fine. I'll be right in. Goodbye, comrade. You're very charming, and I'd like to believe that all your questions concerning me and this and my mission were completely personal. I'd like to believe it, but I think Comrade Marin ought to be informed that his so-called trusted courier asked too many pertinent questions.
Nice try, Philbrick. You charmed her right into a complaint to the head of the state party. Now what? Just do as the lady said, I guess. Get off at the next stop. Call the FBI. Let them take it from here. They're professionals.
What happened to it?
What happened to what?
The case. Did you drop it?
No, why?
What are you bothering with him for? Let's just get out of here.
Be quiet. Keep your voice down. Do you know anything about these things?
What things?
Come in here. Do you see what's happened? It is an incendiary bomb, the latest improvement of the napalm bomb used in the last war. We wanted an actual working model which could be taken out of the country, which could be dismantled at the point of embarkation.
Flashing red light. What does it mean?
It's a timing device. This is the first large-scale incendiary that's ever been developed with a timing device. It can be made to explode at any given time.
Then the light means that...
Something's happened to the timer. It's jammed. The bomb has been activated.
When will it go off?
I don't know. It could be any minute.
Do you know which dial is the timer?
No, one of these. I don't know which one. Do you want to see if you can do something? Go ahead. Your guess is as good as mine.
Look, this is crazy. Why don't we get rid of it?
Yeah.
This is open country we're going through. Why don't we pitch it off the train?
We can't. Not as long as there's a chance to stop it. One of these dials.
I'm getting rid of this thing now.
I'm in charge here. You'll do as I say. We're not getting rid of it.
You're crazy. What good's it going to do us if we're all killed? They told me about this bomb. In a matter of a few seconds, there'll be flames all over the place like nothing you've ever seen, and heat that'll melt steel like an icicle.
He's right, comrade. Once this thing goes off...
But we don't know when. That's the important thing. It could be hours from now.
Or minutes, or even seconds. Those aren't the kind of odds I like. Why gamble? Look, we're still in open country. Why don't we pitch this thing off the train?
I'll tell you why not. Because then we'd have no further control over it, none at all. Then we'd know that sooner or later it would explode. There'd be an investigation. They'd find out it was thrown from a train. They'd find out which train and who was aboard.
At least we'd be alive. We wouldn't be cremated.
There's another reason, too. The party's depending on this, and I'm responsible for delivering it.
Okay, suit yourself. But my part in this little project is over. You said so yourself, remember? I admire your courage. I wish you good luck, but you're on your own.
Wait. There is one chance for all of us. We'll be coming into the station in another few minutes. I want you to call Comrade Marin. All the arrangements for getting this were made through him. He might be able to tell us how to deactivate it.
Okay, you're right. But when the train stops, why don't all three of us get off and take this thing with us?
No, if he can give us instructions, we'll need the privacy of this compartment to work on it. We're coming in now. We're only supposed to have a 3-minute layover. You'll have to hurry.
Just time for one call. Only it won't be to Comrade Marin. Call Dressler.
nothing. She just wanted me to watch you.
That figures.
Go ahead and dial. You know the number as well as I do.
Hello, Marin. This is Philbrick. Listen hard. I can't repeat this. There isn't time. That typewriter has started to act up. My secretary wants to stick with it, but we have no way of knowing how long we've got. We just pulled into the Lynbrook station. We'll be here about 3 minutes. All right, go ahead, talk. It's your turn.
I understand perfectly. Stay with it. Tell your secretary it'll be taken care of at once.
What'd he say?
He said to stick with it. It'll be taken care of.
That's all? No instructions? He's lying. He doesn't care about us. Come on, she can't stop us now. Let's get out of here.
You heard our orders.
Have it your way. It's your funeral.
No chance to call Dressler now. Just hope that Marin does something fast.
Did you reach him? What did he say?
He said to stick with it. It'll be taken care of.
Is that all?
Not exactly words of encouragement, are they?
Where's Schooner?
Your brave bodyguard. He decided to put as much distance between himself and this little gadget as he possibly could.
Well, I had a hunch he'd do that when I sent him out to watch you.
Well, I can't say that I exactly blame him.
What made you come back, comrade?
I don't know, except that this train's loaded with people, and if there's any way of stopping this thing, I'd like to have a go at it.
All we can do now is wait and see if Marin really can do something.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, let's get this thing off the train. There's no use committing mass murder.
These people? What do we care about them?
Hey, you're not just fanatical. You're out of your mind. I care about them.
What are you doing?
I'm getting this thing off the train.
Put that down. You won't get away with it. I won't let you. It stays here. Yes?
Good luck, ma'am.
What is it?
I just wanted to explain about the delay. We got word there's been a washout up ahead. It looks as if we're going to be stalled here for a while.
I see. Thank you very much. He did do something, Marin. Somehow he was able to have the train halted. Look how long we've been here. We were only supposed to have a 3-minute wait. He's got somebody coming from the city. Everything's going to be all right now. Look, a car just drove up. Those 2 men, they're coming toward the train. Marin must have sent them. They must be from the party.
Dressler and another FBI man.
It's going to be all right now.
If you're caught, you'll have to be arrested as a commie. And in spot, there's no way the FBI can protect you.
Who is this?
Open up. It's the FBI. Open the door.
In here, quick.
Open the door.
Why did they break down the door to your compartment?
The case, you left it there.
No, I didn't. You did, remember? You said to put it down.
Conductor, unlock the door, please.
Now.
Where are we going?
Anywhere. As far away as we can get. Come on.
Your luggage. Is it still on the train?
Yes, we left everything.
Well, come on, get in. Come on! Comrade Marin sent me. This is as far as you're going. Comrade Marin wants to talk to you.
around here. To the left. The luggage was left on the train.
It was good work having your driver pick us up.
Thank you, my dear. Bring him in. Well, we're all here now. Comrade Jeanette, Comrade Herb, Comrade Schooner.
I order you to turn these two over to the party for disciplinary measures.
On what grounds, comrade?
Schooner deserted us. He ran off like a coward.
Yes, I know. He panicked. We were able to catch him soon enough. Our driver noticed him running off and notified us at once.
I ordered him to phone you about the bomb. Instead, he must have called the FBI. They broke into my compartment. I barely got away in time.
I made one call. That was to you.
He's lying. He must have called the FBI. They never would have broken in without information.
You're quite correct about that. But Comrade Herb didn't phone them. I did.
You?
I told Comrade Herb I'd do something about that bomb. And I did. I phoned the FBI.
What kind of a joke is this supposed to be?
It isn't, I assure you.
And you were willing to let the bomb go that easily? After all the months of work involved in getting it?
We had no choice, comrade. We were willing not only to sacrifice the bomb, but all of you as well.
Fortunately, I had presence of mind enough to save myself and Comrade Herb.
Yes. Rather a shame that you had to go to all that trouble, though, in view of what must happen.
What do you mean?
Your luggage was left behind, wasn't it? Yours and Comrade Schooner's. That was your big mistake.
So Schooner and I wind up being your scapegoats. What about Comrade Herb?
He would be sacrificed, too, if there was a need. But he had no luggage, and the FBI agents didn't see him.
You're awfully sure that we won't talk, aren't you, Comrade?
For an experienced agent, Comrade, you're acting extremely naive. We have to take precautions to make sure that neither you nor Comrade Schooner ever has the opportunity to talk to anybody.
You know me better than that, Comrade. I'd never talk. I swear it.
Yes, Comrade. We know that you'll never talk to anybody.
She's responsible. You don't have to liquidate me.
All right. Take these two out.
Comrade?
You'd better leave, Comrade. I'm sorry we can't offer you a lift.
Jerry, how'd you know I was here?
We had a man waiting at the station. The car was followed. Thanks for keeping your head the way you did when I knocked. You did exactly the right thing.
You're thanking me? After what you did? That was probably the most elaborately amateurish attempt at a capture that the FBI ever made.
Yeah, it had to be. But when I got that anonymous phone call, I figured you might be involved, especially since the second courier turned out to be a decoy. So I tried to be as conspicuous as I possibly could, both on the platform and when I knocked at the door.
How about the bomb? Under control?
Deactivated. Luckily, the timing switch was stuck at the 24-hour mark. It's just as good for us, though, that they didn't know that. Otherwise, your commie friends on the train wouldn't have asked you to make that phone call. By the way, what about them?
They were deemed highly expendable. You'll probably be picking them up in a day or two. Liquidated. Too late to do anything about it now.
Don't worry. They're being picked up now. It's against the law to take a bomb on the train, you know.
You know something, Jerry? I've been trying to feel sorry for that woman, Comrade Jeanette. Try as I may, I just can't. I can't feel sorry for her.
I know exactly how you feel, Herb. Herb, why don't you go back into town? I'll wait here a little while.
Okay. And, thanks, Jerry. Thanks again.
Thanks to the quick action of the FBI, a communist ring was broken and a counter-spy saved from exposure. Next week, we'll bring you another story from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, citizen, communist, counter-spy.